Who once called themselves fans. It's a little bit confusing, I must say. And yeah, painful. But still, I choose to keep going. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to stop. Not because I owe it.
Hello everyone, I just want to welcome you back to my YouTube channel. The name is Only Being VO, and on this channel we do reactions. So if it sounds interesting to you, consider subscribing. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and we're going to get right into it, okay? This video is going to be about Rosio. News is that she has left the villa. So let's get into it, okay? So word around the YouTube streets in Maria's camp, the sector that we do reactions in, is that Madam Parasite has left the villa. That's the news that is going around. What happened, if you have been following what happened between the Get to Libya messing up the Land Cruiser, that made Marriott very angry, and he came on the social media and said, I don't know what you and my wife can be going. Not his wife though, I mean she's his girlfriend, but that's what he said. So that kind of messed up everything on YouTube streets. Everyone was like, what happened? And word got around that Rosio has left the villa because, of course, they said Maria kind of did some domestic violence on her. I don't know how true that is. But the bottom line, if you saw that little video clip, is that Rosio is not going anywhere. Miss Parasite is not going anywhere. I'm not saying if it's true what Maria did is very wrong, and that wouldn't have been the first time that he's doing that, and she chooses to stay with that kind of person, then that's her problem, you know. She needs to value herself more and know that no man not supposed to be hitting on her. But of course, she wants that money. You see, Mary is a big YouTuber, okay? And he has a very loyal fan base, his subscribers. He says something and it's done. And Rosio has tasted that, so she's going to sell herself. She's going to sell herself. And they kind of love her too. So they're giving her a lot of money. Forget about her views and all that. Those people send those people money in their PayPal, their Zelle. They just get it in the morning, and there's money sitting in their account. Okay, so she has tasted that from what Marius and D has been enjoying. So obviously she's not going to just walk out from it. So she has been enduring those abuse. So stay in that kind of relationship because she wants to be in that life. Because you saw from her video, she said she's not going nowhere. She said she's not going nowhere, and that video she made at that time, I know she had been abused previously. I'm sure it's not the first time it has happened. Okay, if he actually did it though, for her to have walked out like that. So I just kind of, the only victim in this whole stuff is the baby. And if she actually gets so upset and leave, which she will not leave, she's coming right back to that villa. Mark my words, she's coming back, okay? She got a lot in her mind now. She got a lot to lose. She has nothing. Her parents, they have nothing. So she's like, financially, I'm not going to get nothing. Because Mary's not going to send nothing for that baby when she leaves. Nothing. because he's going to say, look, you want something, you have to come back here. So she has to scrap it on her own. And Mario fan base, some of them will go along with her, but she won't be getting what she's actually getting now. Okay, I can tell you right off. They love Mario dearly. They love that guy. It's just a godsend audience that he got. You know, for them to do anything he says, and that's it. You see, he has just been blessed with that audience like that. But the thing about it is that regardless of what, if a man abuses you, whether it's money or not money, you need to get out and leave. Okay, you can't be suffering yourself like that. Okay, you can't do that to yourself, Rosio, for you to say you're not going nowhere and all that stuff. And if that's the case and you stay with him, then well, so be it. Then you just want to be pushed around. Because the thing about it, Mara is very controlling, and so are you. So those two personalities not going to match. You just like Mario, stubborn, no one going to give in. And if you're in a relationship, if you're married, someone got to back down sometimes, or most times someone have to back down. It can't go tit for tat all the time. It will never work. And it seems like that's why you and Mario be on to. And since he has to upper him, he just say what he has to say. Look what happened in the villa. You say you don't want no one in that villa, but he still brings people in. He still brings a lot of people in because that's him. That's his personality, and he's not backing it down for you. And you too, you go on your Instagram and you come back on YouTube and you give these different stories or whatever. You want to talk in parables, but people read between lines, okay? And you can tell that you're not happy. Look, I'll give you one advice, Rosie. If you're not happy, pack your stuff and go back to Argentina. You're young. That's your first baby. You can find somebody. But it seems like you don't want to struggle again. It seems like you have found gold. Let me put it that way. From how you were living, you have found gold, and you're like, these people are crazy. I can't leave this thing. I'm getting too much for all of this stuff. I mean, money is just flowing left, right, center. You say it and it comes. Look what happened when your baby born. And look what happens as soon as you just say something on your videos when you're making it. In 2 weeks time or less than 2 weeks, it's sending you stuff and giving you stuff. You see, look what happened with your baby bed. And since your baby born, they just been seeing a lot of stuff. And then when visitors come to in the villa to visit Maria, they bring lots of gifts, okay, massive gifts, a lot of clothes, a lot of everything. They just keep drinking. So you look at this whole stuff and say, wow, this man wants something. This man wants something. This man got some money, you know. I'm not going. Look how long you stay in Mexico. 3 years you left your home in Argentina. And you suffer in Mexico for so long until you fall married. So you're not going to walk out easily. But if you're going to sell your soul for that, then so be it. I just wish you luck. And Mary, if that's the case, please stop putting your hand on that lady. It's not good. Okay? If you don't want her, tell her to go. Okay? And you can marry your own village lady. Maybe she will understand you and she will be submissive to you because that's the kind of person you are. But you don't have to do that to her though. But if she chooses to stay and both of you can work it out and understand each other, that would be great, you know? That would be good. But once a man puts his hand on you, you're always going to keep doing it. But this was like a little kind of short video. I just needed to say something because there's a lot going on YouTube Street about she leaving the villa and whatnot, and I was like, yeah, she probably left, but she's coming back. That lady, she's not going nowhere, you know. She's going to endure that. She wants something from it. So I just want to thank you again, my subscribers, for coming back and watching my videos. I really, really do appreciate that. And go ahead, like the video, share the video, and of course, subscribe. Okay, my subscribers and non-subscribers, please subscribe to the video. Okay, so you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.